Dave, it's nice to have you join the board.
Thanks, Sarah. Looking forward to working with you.
Have you settled into the complex well? We don't get many new residents in this building.
Still getting used to the layout, honestly. It took me 3 tries to find the right elevator on moving day.
Oh no, the building layout can be confusing at first. Which floor are you on?
4th floor, unit 407.
That's right next to mine. I'm in 409.
I've never been involved in community organizations before, so I'm not really sure what board members do. Sorry if I end up being a burden.
Don't worry, we were all new once. Did they explain the selection process to you?
Just that it was random selection. Bad timing moving in right before they pick new members.
The condo board is pretty low-key compared to other organizations. Unlike neighborhood associations that have to organize festivals and community events, we mostly just handle basic management stuff.
Still, I'm a bit nervous.
What part makes you most nervous?
Mostly the financial responsibilities. I work in IT, so budget meetings aren't really my strong suit.
That's actually perfect. We need someone tech-savvy. Our website is terrible.
I'd really appreciate any guidance you can give me since I'm new to all this.
Of course.
What kind of issues does the board usually handle?
Mostly maintenance scheduling, reviewing contractor bids, that sort of thing. Nothing too scary. I've served on the board before, so feel free to ask me anything.
You've done this twice? That must be tough.
Just bad luck, I guess. Lol.
Did you volunteer the first time?
No random selection both times, but it's actually not so bad once you get used to it. But honestly, once you get used to it, it's not a big deal.
How often do we meet?
Monthly meetings, plus emergency sessions if something comes up, like when the pipes burst last winter. Since we're neighbors and both on the board now, we should help each other out.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Have you met any other residents yet?
Just a few in passing. Everyone seems friendly, though.
Oh, BTW, I ran into your wife this morning while taking out the trash. She seems really energetic. Has such a lovely smile.
Right, you hadn't met Lisa before since I came alone when I introduced myself.
Does she work in the city too?
No, she's actually at home most days. Yeah, she's great. She's actually much more outgoing than I am.
That's wonderful. Having someone like that around really brightens up a home.
She's also really dependable, much stronger than I am, to be honest.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being the calm one.
You think so? Sometimes I worry I bring down the mood.
Not at all. Every household needs balance. When both people are super energetic, it can be chaotic. You guys seem well balanced.
Maybe you're right.
My husband's pretty quiet too, so we might have a similar dynamic.
Oh, your husband? Come to think of it, I haven't met him yet.
He's away on a work assignment, so he's rarely home.
Ah, I see. It must get lonely sometimes.
That's why I always end up handling these board duties. It's such a pain sometimes, lol.
How long has he been away?
About 3 months this time. It varies with each project. You're lucky that your wife handles it in your household.
Must be tough doing everything by yourself.
It really is.
Let us know if you ever need help with anything.
That's so kind of you to offer. I'll introduce you to my husband next time he's in town. Hope you guys can be friends.
Thanks, same here. Hope Lisa and you can be friends too.
I'd love that.
Maybe we can all have dinner once your husband's back.
That would be lovely. I'll let you know when he returns.
Great, looking forward to it.
Don't forget the budget meeting next Tuesday,
Right, what time again?
7 p.m. in the community room. I'll send you the agenda tomorrow.
Oh, thanks for all the help today.
Anytime. Welcome to the building, neighbor. Honey, I'm heading out now.
Be safe. Where are you going?
Just some errands. Need anything while I'm out?
Nah, I'm good. Just finished the board meeting.
Good job. How'd it go?
I was a bit nervous, to be honest.
Did anyone help you get oriented?
Yeah, actually, the neighbor was really helpful.
What did you guys do? Did you have to make any decisions?
Mostly just introductions and assignments today. I got paired up with our neighbor Sarah for some tasks.
Oh, cool. I met her once at the trash area.
Yeah, she mentioned that.
What kind of tasks did they assign you?
Website updates mostly, since I have IT experience.
That's perfect for you. Think you'll be able to handle the board stuff?
I think so.
Nice.
Sarah's done this before at her old condo. She offered to help show me the ropes and we exchanged numbers.
That's great. Good to have someone experienced showing you how things work.
She's done it twice, actually. Random selection both times.
That's some bad luck. Though it's kind of funny. We moved to a condo thinking it would be less maintenance, but now you're stuck on the board. Lol.
Well, they rotate every 2 years, apparently.
It's random selection, right? Talk about bad luck getting picked your first year here.
Could be worse, mostly just monthly meetings.
Monthly isn't too bad.
Sarah says it's still better than neighborhood associations, though.
True. When's your next meeting?
Tuesday at 7, budget review.
Think you can handle it, Dave? Give it your best shot.
I will. Thanks for having my back.
Always here for you.
I know I've been kinda out of it lately.
Well, yeah. I figured keeping busy might help you get your energy back.
Do you really think this move was the right choice?
Of course it was. We needed a fresh start.
Sorry for making you worry.
Dave, I know it's hard. It's hard for me too. It's only been 6 months.
Sometimes it feels like yesterday.
I know, honey. I know. But we can't just keep dwelling on it forever, right? We need to look forward, not back.
I get it logically, but emotionally, it's tough. But you're right, moving here was definitely the right call.
See? A change of environment really helps change your mindset.
The new place does feel lighter somehow.
That's what I mean. Fresh start, fresh energy.
I'm not completely over it, but I do feel like things have started changing since we moved.
Your color's coming back for sure. You're eating better too. That's a good sign. Before, you just seemed lifeless.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry for being such a burden.
Stop that. You're not a burden. We're in this together, remember? Don't worry about it. You're just sensitive. That's why it hit you especially hard.
Sometimes I wonder how you stay so strong.
I just take it day by day.
I really admire you, Lisa. Even though you must be hurting too, you're always cheering me up and staying positive around the house.
You're being extra nice today, lol. But flattery won't get you anywhere.
Sarah was actually complimenting you earlier. Said you had a lovely smile. Said you'd brighten up our home. It made me realize something.
What's that?
Maybe you've been forcing yourself to smile for my sake. You know, to keep the house from feeling gloomy. When I realized that, I just felt so grateful.
I'm not really thinking that deeply about it. This is just how I am. But it makes me happy to hear that. We should thank Sarah.
Maybe we can have them over for dinner sometime.
Oh, they'd come over?
Well, her husband's away right now, work assignment.
Ah, that must be hard for her.
I feel like I can recover with you by my side. Even though I'm pretty pathetic right now, please, stick with me.
Same here. We're a team, remember?
I'll make dinner tonight, your favorite chicken casserole.
Yay! You haven't cooked in ages.
Figured it was time to start trying again.
I'll head home soon then. Thanks, babe.
Drive safe.
Will do. Love you.
Love you too.
Dave? Hi there. Do you have a moment?
Hi, Sarah. Sure, what's up? Something about the board?
No, it's not about that. This is more personal.
Everything okay?
I know this might seem rude to ask, but what exactly are you doing in your unit?
What do you mean?
I'm talking about your place. Why is there a child crying in there all day?
A child?
Yes. I didn't know you had a child.
When did you start hearing this?
They cry every single day. Usually in the afternoons. It's heartbreaking to listen to.
Are you sure it's coming from our unit?
Yes, absolutely certain. The wall between our units is thin. I wasn't sure what to do, but I can't ignore it anymore. I've been hearing it for weeks now.
Weeks? Why didn't you mention this before?
I didn't want to seem nosy, but it's getting worse. CPS will be visiting with me, just so you know.
Actually, CPS already came by.
Oh, so they beat me to it.
Someone else reported it?
They must have heard it too. I don't know what's going on, but leaving a child crying like that is abnormal. It's basically criminal behavior.
Wait, please. Our child passed away 6 months ago.
Passed away? Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Yes, in an accident.
I had no idea.
I told the CPS worker the same thing before they left, so I really don't understand what you mean about crying sounds.
That's impossible. I hear a child crying from your unit every day, right through the wall.
Could it be the TV?
No, definitely not. The crying goes on and on. That's definitely not a TV.
What time of day do you usually hear it?
Usually between 2 and 4 p.m., sometimes later.
We don't have any children, and I honestly have no idea what this could be about.
Is there usually nobody home?
No, my wife should be there. She's a stay-at-home mom.
Stay-at-home mom?
I mean, she was. Still hard to break the habit of saying that.
Has she mentioned hearing any crying?
No, nothing at all.
Dave, I know this might be out of line.
What is it?
But is it possible your wife is secretly having someone over?
What do you mean by secretly?
Please don't take this the wrong way. I have a friend who recently got divorced because her husband was bringing women to their house while she was away. I thought maybe.
There's no way my wife would do something like that. Please stop.
I see. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have suggested.
It's fine.
But have you noticed anything different about your wife's behavior? Any changes or unusual things?
Changes? Now that you mention it, she has been going out more lately.
Like what kind of outings?
Errands, she says, but sometimes for hours.
When did this start?
I didn't think much of it before.
You might want to check what's happening at home while you're away. The crying is definitely coming from your unit.
Right. I want to know what's going on too. But how would I check?
There are lots of pet monitoring cameras you can buy now that stream to your phone. You can easily get them online. They're completely silent and very small.
Oh, I didn't know about those.
They're meant for checking on pets, but...
Where would I put something like that?
living room, maybe? Or anywhere you hear movement.
Thank you.
If you're going to investigate, please do it soon. Whoever's crying needs help.
Is it definitely a young child?
Yes, sounds like a small child. Maybe 3 or 4 years old?
About the same age.
The same age as your child?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Dave. Please help them.
I will. Thanks for telling me.
Let me know if you need anything.
Actually, there is one thing.
What is it?
If things go bad, could you help block the front door?
Of course, whatever you need.
Thanks. I'll let you know when. Got off work early today.
That's not early. It's barely afternoon.
Been watching through the cameras for a few days now. Today's the day I caught them.
What cameras?
The busy season's over, so there wasn't much to do. Thought I'd head home early for once.
Wait, don't! In that case, can you go shopping?
For what?
Pick out some holiday gifts for my parents.
We never usually send them anything.
We do sometimes. Please, just go shopping first. You should pick them out this year.
Funny how desperate you sound.
What do you mean? Since you got off early, you could walk around and browse. Might help clear your head.
My head is perfectly clear now. Nah, I'd rather just relax at home. I'm heading straight back.
Please go shopping. It would really help me out. Plus, you should get out more.
You seem nervous.
I'm not nervous. Just trying to help you.
Why are you so desperate for me to go shopping? Need time to get rid of someone?
What are you talking about? Don't joke like that.
I can see you pacing around the living room.
What?
Is he married? Must be, since there's a kid with him.
What are you saying? Stop it.
Seeing you panic is interesting.
You're scaring me.
The neighbor complained about crying sounds. They even called CPS. Weird, since we don't have kids anymore. Care to explain?
I don't know what you mean. No idea what you're talking about.
Really? Let me be more specific. His son looks about 3 or 4, same age as ours was.
Dave, please.
Wow, you guys are really panicking over there. He's scrambling to get dressed. Pretty rude to leave clothes all over someone else's house.
Where are you?
Outside.
What? You're talking like you can see us.
Because I can. I'm watching you right now.
How?
Want me to tell you exactly what you're wearing?
Stop this.
I put cameras in the house. Got to watch you two going at it.
That's impossible. That's so creepy.
That's my line. The creepy ones are you two dragging a kid into this. Sarah said the kid was crying non-stop. What are you doing to them? You're both disgusting.
At least we brought them instead of leaving them alone.
Is that supposed to make it better?
Better than leaving him home alone.
Who is he? Tell me. I'm suing for damages.
You're not thinking straight. Let's talk about this.
Oh, now you want to talk.
Calm down. Don't be angry.
Don't be angry! Are you serious right now? Why don't you start by explaining about your relationship with him?
He's from high school. We reconnected at the reunion. We hit it off at the reunion and just kept in touch.
The reunion from last year?
Yes.
So you've been cheating for over a year before our son died? I can't believe this.
I'm sorry.
Sorry doesn't begin to cover this.
Please, let me explain.
You were out when our son had his accident. Were you with him then too?
Please forgive me.
What kind of a woman are you? You've been lying to me this whole time. I thought you were being cheerful to help me feel better, but that wasn't it at all. Our son's death didn't even affect you, did it?
That's not true. I loved him. He meant everything to me. I was devastated when he died.
Then most people would stop seeing their affair partner. A mother would feel responsible, right? If you had been there instead of with him, maybe our son wouldn't have had that accident.
I know, but...
And now you two ignore his kid crying? No wonder our son's death didn't bother you. As long as you're having fun, nothing else matters.
No, that's not it.
I've called your parents.
What?
What else could it be? By the way, I lied about being at work. I'm actually at your parents' house.
My parents? Why?
We're all coming home now. Wait there with your boyfriend.
You're kidding. Stop it. Leave my parents out of this.
Your dad insisted on coming, said he wants to talk to you.
You had no right.
I had every right.
The front door won't open. What did you do?
Asked Sarah to block it so you can't escape.
Sarah's in on this too?
I can't thank Sarah enough. If she hadn't reported the crying, I might never have found out about your affair.
No. Please.
We're getting divorced. Don't expect anything in the settlement. I'm suing for everything I can get. Should we call his wife, too? She should know about her kid.
I'll do anything. Just please don't.
No way! These foolish parents need to face consequences. For our son in heaven, too.
How did everything go?
It's finally over.
They confessed?
Everything, the affair, the kid, all of it.
What happened when everyone arrived?
When my parents and I got there, they were both on their knees begging.
Did they try to run?
No, your blocking the door worked perfectly. Thank you for that.
Of course. Did they explain about the crying?
They kept the kid in the closet.
What? In the closet?
Every time they met up, told him to stay quiet.
That's horrible. That poor child.
I called his wife.
How did she take it?
Came straight over, kicked him right in the groin when she saw him.
Good for her.
He collapsed, couldn't even stand up.
Serves him right.
Honestly, I'm glad. Maybe he won't be able to cheat again.
What's happening with the divorce?
Already filed. My lawyer says it's pretty clear-cut.
And Lisa?
She's still begging to work things out, as if that's possible after what she did.
What about his wife?
She's going for full custody. He lost everything in their settlement, too.
They deserved it, both of them.
Lisa and him moved in together after paying the settlements.
Really? After all this?
Didn't last long, though.
They split up?
Yeah, but not for the reason you'd think.
What happened?
This is gonna sound strange.
What is it?
They started hearing things in their new place.
Hearing things?
A child crying. Day and night, they said.
But there weren't any children there?
None! They checked everywhere, called the police multiple times. Nothing was ever found.
That's unsettling.
The fighting about it tore them apart. Lisa said she couldn't sleep anymore.
Do you think...
Could be stress from the settlements. Could be guilt finally catching up to them.
Or something else?
Maybe. I'll never know for sure. Don't really want to know, honestly.
Have you been sleeping better?
Actually, yes. For the first time since our son died.
That's good, Dave.
Thanks again for everything. I wouldn't have caught them without your help.
Anyone would have done the same.
No, they wouldn't. You helped me get justice. For my son, too.
Take care of yourself, Dave.
I will. Moving out next week.
Where to?
Fresh start, somewhere quiet.
You deserve it.
Somewhere without crying sounds.
Let me know if you need help moving.
Thanks, Sarah, for everything. After my parents and I arrived home, Lisa and her lover were on their knees begging. They pleaded to handle things quietly, promising to do anything, but I ignored them and called his wife. When we questioned them, we learned that the crying child, his kid, was always ordered to stay in the closet. Hearing this made me question their humanity. When his wife arrived, she immediately kicked him in the groin. He collapsed in pain, but I felt no sympathy. I actually thought it was fitting that he might not be able to cheat again. Afterward, he lost his divorce and custody battle, and I divorced Lisa. They moved in together after paying the settlement, but apparently split up soon after. At first, I thought one of them had cheated again, but the truth was stranger. Soon after they started living together, they began experiencing something odd in their house. They claimed to hear a child crying, though no children were there. These mysterious cries supposedly happened day and night. The fighting this caused eventually led to their breakup. Maybe the stress of paying settlements caused hallucinations, or maybe... well, I'll never know the truth.